Before I met my husband, I was a single mom and I was working. I wasn't lonely, but the house was always quiet because there was no man in the house and I depended everything on myself. So he changed everything for me. He would take my passport, he would kidnap me, ransom for money. So I grabbed this picture and I put on Google Images, and his pictures came up and his name. He was a humanitarian. And I looked him up. I looked at different social media, see if he had like different pages. He never asked for money or anything like that. So I was like, okay, this is a good guy. So yeah, they were very welcoming. They gave me big hugs. They welcomed me, and then we went to the house and they lathered me with gifts. And they fed me. The first thing they fed me was a goosey soup with pounded yam, and it was very nice.
So I keep reminding her that you'll be the one hurting yourself because these people, you are far better than them. So what's the point of you feeling bad and all the rest? And overcome.
Oh, misery loves company.
Exactly. So that's our slogan. I'll just remind her. So wherever we see we have a bad day, we sit down, watch movie together, crack jokes, laugh over things and all that. Just overlook everything.
When I wanted to have children, and I knew there's going to be a possibility, the doctor told me there will be a 50-50 chance. And I talk about my children, how they're going to grow up and have children who are going to be dwarfism, or they have parents who are moo-boos, as they'll say. They'll learn a lot from each other. Marriage is not easy. Everybody has their ups and downs. I always say, don't go to bed angry. You talk about it before we go to bed, because you never know what tomorrow can happen.
They don't know that they are comments. They think they are hurting us. They are just giving us free publicity, because I know how much it would have cost us if we pay for. Exactly. We use some of those comments to create more content. The world laughed at us. God blessed us with a beautiful baby girl.
Was your daughter born with a disability or not?
No. Oh, no. She's actually 95% taller than she's supposed to be.
Yes.
Really?
She's only 2, and people think she's almost 4 years old because she's so tall.
I have a good skin.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you guys. Like it's a God's blessing for
Exactly,
everything
yes.
that you have gone through, guys. It's just it's just a way of saying thank you. I got emotional. What happens when 2 cultures, 2 continents, and 2 families fall in love? You get drama, you get joy, you get challenges, you get wahala. And sometimes that wahala is incredibly sweet. Welcome to our Sweet Wahala. My name is Natalia Mufutau, and each week I sit down with Nigerians and their partners from across the globe to talk about everything, from in-law drama to the powerful love that holds it all together. Let's dive into today's story. My name is Natalia Mufutau, aka Naija Wifey. Welcome to our Sweet Wahala show. Today, our guests are Didi. She was born in Portugal, and representing Nigeria is Imex, a proud Igbo Manabi.
Igbo Queen.
Salune.
Welcome. Thank you, guys. And we're going to start with 4 questions. We want to know how much Imex and Didi know about each other's culture. Who are we going to start from?
You can start with my husband.
We will start from Imex. We will have 2 questions about the Portuguese culture, 2 questions about American culture. The classic American breakfast often combines sweet and savory flavors. What is like an example of the sweet and savory food that someone would serve in the America?
What do I always make in the morning that feels like
The
it's round with the syrup?
what was it trying to
Starts with P.
the pancake?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the sweet part. What is the savory, like the twist?
Thing that put.
The ketchup.
Oh,
The ketchup.
syrup.
Syrup. Oh, sorry, the one with
Syrup.
brownie, this thing.
And I make it with eggs.
Eggs, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Didi, are we going to give Imex half a point or 1 point?
We'll give him half a point.
Half a
I
point.
had a half
That's
point. I had a half
That's
point.
I know you are just. I'm trying to remember the name, but thank you for reminding me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, the second question now. The rules of being on time in America can be tricky. Not as tricky though as Nigerian time, but if you are invited to a casual dinner party at someone's home at 7 p.m. So what is a normal time to come? And I have to say, African time is not the right answer.
No, it's not the right time.
I would say
Okay.
6:45.
Okay. Emax, do you agree?
Yes, I agree with that.
I have to say, guys, also that they came today 15 minutes before we agreed. If they say they come to the party 15 minutes before, I believe them.
Yes.
So the 1 point for you, Emax, then.
Thank you,
So
thank
Emax,
you.
you have 1.5. The third question is about the Portuguese culture, about in-laws. That's my actually favorite question. How are you going to greet your mom-in-law in Portuguese in the morning?
What do you do?
Hey, trying to remember how to say it. My wife taught me. I try to remember how to say
What do
it.
you remember? How it doesn't have to be morning. If you want to greet her in Portuguese, how do you greet her?
Okay. So in Portuguese cultures, if you're a daughter-in-law, even a daughter, a son, or anybody, you greet them by giving 2 kisses in the cheek. Like,
Exactly.
like that. And then you say abans. Abans in Portuguese means blessings to you, blessings on your day.
Very correct.
And then that's basically it. And they bless you back, and that's basically it. Yeah.
Okay. Now is the last question. So it's about the proverbs. So I'm gonna say it in Portuguese first, but don't worry, I will give you the English translation as well. Quem não tem com caça com gato. I don't know if you understood, Didi, but
No,
it means
I didn't understand.
I don't think even my wife knows it.
he who doesn't have a dog hunt with the cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
so he who doesn't have a dog hunts with the cat. So what do you think it means?
Yeah, it means that if you don't have a particular thing, utilize the one you have to achieve whatever you are
Exactly.
looking for.
Very good. 1 point for you. This is what we did with the technology today. Yes. So we deal with what we have available. Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Exactly.
good. Yeah. How many points do we have? Oh my God. So we have 3. And how many points did you get for greeting your mom-in-law? Didi, now you have to be the judge in this case. So how many points would you give him?
I'll give him a point because he did try. He tried.
Oh. So
The
it's
point
3.5 for you, Emax. Yes.
Yes.
So now the questions about the Igbo culture for Didi. So we're going to start with the food as well. So what is the name of the most famous swallow that you eat with the soup in the Igbo culture? So it's basically it's a cassava fufu.
So we eat it with bitter leaf, but I'm not gonna say it right. Or the boo. I don't know how to say it.
Onubu.
Onubu. I know I won't say it properly, but that's what we eat it with. Onubu.
Yeah, but I'm asking about this cassava fufu, the swallow that you chop with the soup.
Bitter leaf.
No, the swallow. What that one?
The fufu.
Mention.
The boo.
No, the other one. The cassava. What do we call it in Igbo?
I don't know how you say it.
No, the cassava. What do we call it in Igbo?
Fufu.
No.
Fufu, yes, but the fufu is but what's the cassava fufu?
Abu. I don't know.
The apple.
Abu.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
apple.
How many points are we going to give Didi?
Half a point.
Yeah, she said it. If she says half a point, no problem.
I didn't do well on that one.
You forgot.
This is a quiz. Everyone is learning.
Exactly,
I'm learning
yes.
as well. Now the second question is about the greeting your mom-in-law in Igbo. Didi said that she was lucky because she was able to greet her face to face. She was in Nigeria.
Yes.
So how do you normally greet your mom?
I knee down and I greet to her and I say Kekwan, and she says Odama, and then I give her a kiss. I know they don't usually do, but I give her a kiss. That's how I do it.
And how did she react the first time when you gave her a kiss?
No, she was okay. She gave me a hug and she said welcome.
Aww.
She loves me. They all love me. And no special reaction.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask about that further, but I'm just thinking normally it means that they really like you because like for the first time when you meet someone and you would give a kiss to your mother-in-law, I think this is not the typical
That's
exactly
Nigerian behavior.
I think it's
So
because
she
of
was
my
a little bit
Portuguese
shocked, I
culture.
guess.
Yeah.
I think because I'm so used to doing it, that's probably why I did it.
Exactly. Now I'm gonna ask about whiskey tradition. So I like whiskey. So a bottle of whiskey, gin, or schnapps is often required when visiting elders. So what is the primary ceremonial purpose? Why do you use the whiskey for?
The whiskey, we use it to celebrate, right?
Yes, exactly.
To
Yes.
celebrate. But usually they do it with palm oil. When I was there, it was palm oil. Palm oil and palm wine.
They normally pour it on the ground. Why do they do it?
I think they're respecting someone's death, and then they're cherishing
Yes.
their
Very good answer.
Exactly. Respecting the dead and also
yes,
The ancestors, yes.
remembering them.
exactly. And
Yeah.
then you might just also giving respect to the gods.
Yes, and also give them a sip. Give them a sip.
I think Didi deserves a point.
Exactly. Yes, he's tried. Bit.
So now the last one is about the Ibu proverbs. So I will say it in Ibu. Hopefully you're gonna understand me. A otu aka anahi aku ute. Did you understand anything? It means, don't worry, I have a translation. One hand cannot clap.
Yes.
Okay. So I think what that means is you need two hands and you need a person with you to succeed.
Yes, because it means that the great things cannot be achieved alone. Exactly.
Yes,
That you
Exactly.
need
You
a
are not
team.
alone. You can't
Yes.
do things
you
alone.
can't do things by yourself.
Wow, she's good, though.
Yeah,
I think we're
exactly.
gonna give her 1 point.
I'm trying.
That's why I called her Odogunwaya.
So I think there is a draw, guys. Who normally cooks in the house?
Me.
Oh,
She's the winner for that one. She's the winner.
so who is normally cleaning the dishes?
We both do.
Oh, so
Both of
can we
us.
do it in a way that Emax will cook today or tomorrow, and then Didi will clean the dishes?
Yes,
As
that's
a
how we
draw.
do it. If I cook, he does the dishes. If he
Oh,
cooks,
that's
I do the
lovely.
dishes. Yeah.
That's how we
Okay.
do
It's
it.
just only fair because I was in the kitchen cooking and then I have to do dishes as well. You know, you cooked for me, let me do the dishes. And then when he cooks for me, I'm like, I'll do the dishes.
Exactly.
Do you normally cook a Portuguese food?
Yes, I cook Portuguese. I don't really cook American. I cook Portuguese.
That's what we
Okay,
do.
That's
so
how
it
I was
means Emax is
trained.
enjoying the Portuguese
Oh,
cuisine.
yes. His cheeks.
Okay. Thank you. So now the quiz part is over. I know everyone wants to know, how did you guys meet? So can you please take us to the beginning?
Yes, as I'm even about to say it, it looks like it's just fresh. We are just meeting for the first time. It all started on a lovely day where we met on Twitter. So see,
Now it's known as X.
looking now on Twitter, currently X. So I saw a tweet and I retweeted it and made a comment on it. So my wife to be as of then, which is now, liked my retweet and my comment. So I think she checked my profile and wrote hi to me.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you? And I responded.
But what
So-
did you exactly tweet? What was the tweet about?
My tweet was about, at the time when I still have it, but I don't use it as much. When I had Twitter at the time, it was about saving the children of orphanage, being kind to
Cancer.
one another, about sicknesses, and just treating people like human beings. Because the world is so dark these days. He retweeted it, and it was actually a friend of his retweeted it, and he retweeted it. And then when I seen someone that I wasn't following, I'm like, who's this person? So I went through his profile and I seen his picture and I was like, oh, this guy's very handsome. And I wrote, hi, how are you? And from there, that's how it happens.
And how many years ago was that?
Oh, God. How many years was that?
It's about 6 years or 7 years.
Seven. I think
7 years.
years,
7
yeah.
years ago.
7 years ago, yeah.
Oh, okay. So then I understand that you were in the distance relationship.
Yes.
So how long was the distance relationship before you, Emax, moved to the United States?
We didn't date right away. We became friends first, and then
Okay.
we have feel mutual feelings. And then when I went to Nigeria for the first time, it was maybe almost 2 years before I finally met him.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
we got married, and then I filed the paperwork, and he came within half a year.
So if I understood, you were dating for 2 years and then you decided to go to Nigeria.
Yes.
But I was supposed to go sooner, but then the pandemic happened. So I couldn't
Okay.
go. My flight was canceled. Yeah. So I had to wait an extra year. Yeah.
So what did your mom say when she heard that you are dating a Nigerian and you are going to Nigeria to get married?
My mom was very late. My mom passed away
Oh,
13 years ago. And so
okay.
my dad, I told my
Your
dad,
dad.
and he was like, as long as he's a good person and he loves you, it doesn't matter skin, doesn't matter religion, it doesn't matter as long as he's a good person and he's genuine. And he was happy for
Thank
me.
you.
He didn't care.
Thank you.
He didn't care.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
And Imex, what did your family say when when they found out that Didi, she's Portuguese American, that you are planning to get married to her?
At first, they accepted it because years ago, even when I was growing up, I already been telling my family that I won't marry a Nigerian, marry a foreigner. So when they met my wife, they said, so what you have been telling us has come to pass. Because over the years, I keep telling them. So they never even bothered of telling me I'll get you a wife or why not
Oh,
date one of your friends, your sisters are friends and all the rest. So I keep telling them years back while growing up. I tricked my mother in a way by introducing my wife to her. So I told her, how will you feel if your son should come back home with a person from different race, different background, different
mm,
upbringing, and all the rest? She told me she doesn't have a problem with that. I also asked her, what if the person does not speak our language?
Igbo.
We are Igbo. Will you accept the person? She said, as long as the person doesn't destroy the peace of me and my siblings. I said, okay, no problem. So, yeah. Even before I told her about my wife has already gone doing her own background research. She was already chatting with my siblings and all the rest. She met them on Facebook.
oh,
She was even telling me, she was the one that told me that years ago I said I won't marry a Nigerian. So I was surprised. That was when I knew she was already doing some background
Investigation.
investigation.
very good. It's very
You know,
important. It's very important.
yeah.
Yes.
Just to chip in, that's what some of these people that have been scammed and all the rest don't
Yeah.
do. They don't do research, and I applaud my wife for doing that. So when she told me that, I was even surprised. I was shocked. That was when she told me that she has been chatting with my siblings, and they didn't even tell me. So when I told my mom and all the rest, she said no problem. She will
As long as I'm a
see the
good
person.
person, I
You
believe
know?
in God, I go to church, and I can have children. That was a plus.
Yeah. That's true. But Didi, how did you investigate Emacs? Because that time the chat GPT was not there, oh? So it's a lot of
Yeah.
work that you put in.
So what I did was those two things I did. I grabbed this picture and I put on Google Images, and his pictures came up and his name. He's at the
Mhm.
time when he was in Nigeria, he was a humanitarian, so he was everywhere, all like different platforms. And I searched him, like, okay, he's a good person. And I looked him up. I looked at different social medias, see if he had like different pages, and no, he was genuine. He always said he was single, and it didn't look like anything scam. He never asked for money or anything like that. So I was like, okay, this is a good guy. He's genuine.
That's good. But you said that you contacted the siblings, so it's like you said, "Hey, I'm a friend of Emacs," or
So I
what
went
kind of
to
messages did you send?
his Facebook page, and then they have the same last name. And I chatted them up first. I'm like, hi, is this his siblings? Like, oh yes. I'm like, oh hi, I'm Diane, because my name is Diane. I'm Diane.
Mhm.
You know, I'm from America. So we're talking. Like, oh okay. And then they were just saying good things about him and how he's a good person and he would treat me well. And I'm like, okay, I got good
Okay.
words, good stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So Diane, so you decided after 2 years of dating Emacs that you're going to Nigeria. Then you did. So now I know you a little bit better. So I guess you did a lot of background checking of what you can expect
Yes.
and everything. Yes. And where did you land? Did you land in Lagos?
And then he goes, yeah.
Yeah. And then the lack of AC, it hits you immediately after you get out of the plane. And what was after like?
When I
Do you
left the plane, oh
remember?
my goodness.
Yes.
I remember this very well. Very well. So when I was landing, coming down, I seen the airport. I was like, oh wow. it's different from America. But I didn't expect anything different because it's a different country, it's a different continent. So when we landed, when I came out, heat in my face. There was no air conditioning. Oh. And I was very tired because I was flying for 15 hours. So I was very tired. And there was a few gentlemen that were flying. They're like, "Do you need help with your bags?" I'm like, "Yes, please." And they helped me. They're very nice. And then when it was coming to immigration to review my passport to get my visa stamped, a lot of them were just like, "Oh, you're American. Do you have money? Can I have a present?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No," but it was okay. It was different. It was different, but I expected it because I did my research, and a lot of people will welcome me. "Oh, welcome to Nigeria. I hope you like it. I hope you like our food, our music," and it was very nice. It was very
So
nice.
the impression was good. And when you went to Emex to see his parents and his family, what was it like the
It
first
was
time?
very nice. He came with some of his sisters to greet me, and sorry, the siblings
No,
are
you can.
fighting.
Yes, she can be on the in the recording as well. There's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're very welcome. They gave me big hugs. They welcomed me, and then we went to the house, and they lavished me with gifts. And they fed me. The first thing they fed me was a goosey soup with pounded yam, and it was very nice. It was very nice.
Where's your family based, Emex? In what part of Ibuland?
Anambra State.
Oh, you are from the Anambra State. So you went
Yes,
to the
right.
Anambra State, and then Emex came with the sisters. They gave you a lot of gifts. They gave you the pounded yam, yes, with the
Pounded
gusi.
yam with a goosey soup. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was the first Nigerian food that you ate.
No, I had Nigerian food before.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
They
But it
sell it
just
here. They sell it.
doesn't taste the same. The best food that you eat is in Nigeria. Oh.
Oh,
It is
100%.
taste is
The
different.
suya here is not the same as Nigeria. Oh no.
I know. But that was a good part, like the good feelings that you had. But did you get any skeptical looks, or someone was telling you, "Go, don't go to Nigeria," or something?
Oh my goodness, yes. Like where I was working at the time, I had a different job. People telling me, "Oh, you're going to a trip." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to Africa." They're like, "Oh, where in Africa?" And I already know when I say Nigeria, they're gonna think scam, you know. So I'm like, "I'm going to
Mhm.
Nigeria." Oh my God, are you crazy? Why? Don't go to Nigeria. It's all scam. You're gonna get kidnapped. They're gonna take all your money. I'm like, no. There is some bad things in every country, everywhere you go, good and but I'm like, you have to live your life. Even if I was gonna get scammed, I have to experience it. I told them. I want to live my life. Say if I didn't go, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't marry my husband. I wouldn't have that experience. But I'm like, no, it should be fine. I'm very smart. And it was fine.
But did you like? I guess I'm just guessing, but I guess some people might have told you that he's after your passport and like he will leave you and so
Oh,
on. And
oh yeah.
so
He would take my passport. He would kidnap me, ransom for money, ask, even do other things I don't want to say on social media. I'm like, no, I wasn't scared at all. I didn't have not one bone in my body. I wasn't scared. I was very excited, and it was a good outcome. Thank God it was a good outcome. It was very well. It was very good.
so I have to say you're a brave woman, eh?
Thank you.
Yes. That's why I name out Dogmaya.
What does it mean?
A strong woman.
A strong woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So Emex, what did you tell your family as well about Didi? So you
Yeah,
could have
that
prepped her,
when
prep them.
we already met, I introduced her to my family. Some of my siblings said yes, they've chatted her and all the rest. I kept on telling them that I'll be welcoming her. She's coming to Nigeria and all the rest. So everybody was excited. We prepared for her. Also, my family is not a family where we discriminate.
Yeah.
Yes, so we welcome everyone who is vibrant and has the fear of God and decent. So, irrespective of your race or culture or background, she finally came. So, like she said, food was prepared, everything was already set for her. And I told my mom, the person you have been hearing about, you have been speaking to on phone, yeah, she's finally here in Nigeria. We are excited. We thank God. I took her to my former church at the bishop. Before I even said anything, the man looked at her and told me, Nibo, that Mwanya Ukwa is Bomadi, Jidokwe Aka. So this woman, it means this woman is a good person, hold her very well, hold her family. And that's the first time the bishop is seeing her, and it's like more than 10 years or 15 years I left that church because I left Lagos, I left my place and traveled to River State. I'm based there. That thing was unique to me because that's the first time he's seen my wife, and he said that's a encouraging word. So it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So she was welcomed.
Oh yeah.
With full hands.
Yeah, but the like in Nigerian setting, the disability is a taboo topic. So when you brought her to your home and with all the love and everything with the food, so what were the comments of the people? Because I guess they were.
It was good and bad.
So that one is natural. I didn't even want to go to that side because that one is natural. It's natural. So we had people even telling me. So I went abroad. This is who I brought back. This is who I brought back home. So we had so many negative comments and all the rest, but the positive comments outweigh the negative comments. Yeah. And also, for me, I don't live my life based on what people will say. So I'm the same with my wife. So in as much as whatever you are saying does not reflect in my bank account, whatever you say is irrelevant. So people were saying, and for me, even when I met my wife, she she was telling me about her and all the rest. So I asked her, do you have any other, because I don't want to tell her to send me a picture. I told her to give me, do you have any other social media platform? So my aim was just to go and check on her and all the rest. She said, no, yeah, investigate. She said, no, that is only on X. So she also told me that, will you accept me? Will you accept me? Yeah, she didn't even tell me height, but she was just telling me, will you accept me? Just to know if I'm sure or genuine and all the rest. I told her, whatever or whoever or how you look is irrelevant as long as God has destined that will be together, fine and good. If it doesn't, if it's not God, something will happen and then we'll part our ways. Finally, she showed me who she is and all the rest. I said, is this why you have been hiding all this while? We laughed over it and all the rest. So before then, I've made up my mind. I'm the kind of person, as long as you don't stress me, you don't take my life and God destined both of us, fine and good. I've already made up my mind that I will hear negative things. So when I was hearing those things, it doesn't mean anything to me because I already programmed my mind that I will hear that and all the rest. What God says matter, not what man says. Because man will always say things, it's normal.
Yeah, and I think Nigerians have been in social media for some time. So maybe it's not only about Nigerians, but everyone has something to say. They don't have filters normally, no filter because you are anonymous. So online, they say whatever they want and there is no consequences for that. So I had people saying that the names of my children, they're bad, they are this, they are that. And I was thinking, if someone says that why did one of my son's name is Camille, why did you name your son Camille is such a bad name? And I'm like, if someone can say something like that to me,
right,
they can say anything. And after this, I'm like, say whatever, I don't care. So I guess for you, that's why when I came across your profile, guys, then I was thinking that you are very courageous. You have such a lovely energy that is just attracting people to you. That's how I saw it. And like I said before, I could see the image that he's looking at you. So I'm like, this woman needs to be special. So if you were so careful about how you talk to Imex, so how it's been going before you meet Imex?
Before I met him, I had boyfriends I dated before. I had a friend who dated someone abroad, and they told me and it was successful. They got married, have children. Because I told him about him first. Oh, he looks like this gentleman. We should go for it. And I'm like, I don't know, because I thought maybe because Nigerians, not all, but some scamming. And there was one guy that started talking to me. He was just not even 5 minutes talking to me. He was asking for money. Whoa, hold up, what? I was like, okay, block. And I was very careful with them just in case. That's why I took my time, and it came out. Thank God, it came out well. And I was very happy. I'm very glad I didn't let him go. I took my time.
So now you have been married over 6 years. You've been together over 6 years, but you've been married how many years? 4 years?
Well, we've been together over 7 years. We've been married
7 years.
since 2021.
Okay, so 4 years. Yes.
Yes.
So what have you learned from each other? 3 things that you have learned from each other being married.
Because it's an interracial couple, so there's going to be a lot of different things that we don't agree on. We have different backgrounds because he's Hebrew and Portuguese, so we have different backgrounds. So there's certain things I do, certain things he does. But the one thing I can say that we always agreed on is God is always first. We go to church and we pray, and we always put God first, no matter what. And but we learned a lot from each other. Every day we still learn today. Still learn a lot from each other. Marriage is not easy. Everybody has their ups and downs. It's not.
Over 15 years in my case, I think 16. So I know.
Yes, it's marriage is not easy to anybody, no matter what culture you are, what religion you are. To make it work, you just have to sit down end of the day and talk about it. I always say, don't go to bed angry. We talk about it before we go to bed because you never know what tomorrow can happen.
So this is the rule that you have at home, that if you get angry at each other, you don't go to sleep before settling the issue.
We talk about it. Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. So it means that the communication, it means that you have very good way of communicating.
Yes.
So is it like more, so what are the differences? Because like we are talking about the interracial couples, so what are the differences that comes with the Nigerian culture and the Portuguese culture that you realize?
Stubbornness. Stubbornness. He's very
Who
stubborn.
is the one stubborn?
We're both stubborn. We're both stubborn. But I think he's a little more stubborn. I think not because he's Nigerian, because I think because he's a guy. Guys are a little more set to their rules. But I usually, as a wife, I let my husband talk. I listen to him. If I don't agree, I tell him, hey, there's one thing you said I don't agree, and I tell him why I don't agree. And we talk about it. We talk about it. But the difference between my other relationship between this one is the background, where he came from. And I cherish Nigerian background. It doesn't matter what tribe you are, Igbo, Yoruba, I think it's a lovely culture, but it's a little different from my outside dating. It is, but I love
What
it.
about the respect, for example? Because in the Nigerian culture, the respect is very important.
It's very important, especially to elderly and your in-laws. It's very important. Like when I go to church, we go to Winners Church here, and every elderly person, I always bow to them. They're like, oh, because they don't expect me because I'm American, but I do it because my husband's Nigerian, and that's the right thing to do. When he goes to my Portuguese gatherings and all that, he does the same thing. He kiss and it's
you kiss your Portuguese friend?
Not the men, the women. You will give them a kiss, and then the men.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So we are adapting.
He's adapting gradually. It's not an easy process, but we just have to adapt.
I just have to say, from the Nigerian perspective, kissing a friend of my wife,
it's a big no-no.
It's like
it's a big no-no. I know that for sure.
I think it's huge.
Yeah,
so I want to congratulate you because I think it just was against you in the beginning.
Yes.
That's true. That's part of what we learn from both culture. It's very easy over here because they understand and then they also appreciate it, seeing that someone from another culture is also abiding in their own culture, in the Portuguese culture. So it's something encouraging, something welcoming, and then seeing it not just adapting to the culture, but also eager to learn. There's difference between interracial couple getting married to someone from different race, background, and upbringing, and then also adapting or eager to learn. Like I have some friends that when they see my wife speak some Igbo, they are surprised because they keep telling you their wife is not even ready to learn. The little one come, go, eat, and all the rest. I think it's encouraging when you see people trying to learn your culture.
Did you experience that some of your friends, once you got married, you started dating, that once you started being together and then getting married, that they stopped contacting you or they say that they don't want to be your friends anymore?
For me?
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, for both of you.
Okay, for me, I don't see they were even happy to chat me up. Like the way I do mine is wherever I am, most times when my wife call, after having conversation, I'll just say hi to my wife, say hi to my wife, say hi to my. Before then, before we even got married, I already announced it, and while I was doing that, to also let my wife know that I'm genuine, that I'm not here for pranks. Exactly. So each
Okay,
time,
so you
whenever.
have been received well from both parties.
Yes, my friends accepted him. Yeah.
And do they trust him? Like they say that, because I often hear that from some women that, and actually I interviewed a few couples before as well. We had Renee from South Korea, and she said that the sister was actually the one investigating, calling, and still being skeptical about the relationship and so on. Are there still some friends that are skeptical about
No,
this
they
your
were at
relationship?
first. At first, when he first came here, they're like, "Oh, he's
Yes.
gonna leave you. Watch, give him 6 months. He's gonna leave you." And it's been years, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I said that. I didn't know him. I see he really loves you." They apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody accepts him, but some at first they were like, they didn't believe it. They didn't trust him at first.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
that also. Even in Nigeria, also we have so many of them. So many. Even the ones that one of them that said, "Well, I shouldn't marry my wife."
Yeah.
Recently, we helped him out with £1,000. Another one with 6 kids is currently telling us that we should please get him an American wife. Imagine if I've listened to them and all the rest. So that's why you live your life. You don't need to impress anyone, because people will
Mm-hmm.
definitely talk, and then when they talk and you listen to them, you'll be the one to pay the price, not them.
Yeah, I think
Sorry
so.
about that. So that's
No,
it.
no.
You can see the people that said negative things, they are now coming back to seeking for help from us. It's really
But
encouraging. That
what was the biggest challenge you have faced from the society perception is about your relationship, like either in
Oh
the
man.
US or from the Nigerian community?
In U.S., to be honest, nothing. Everybody's supportive that I know of. I
Mhm.
haven't heard anything negative from people in Americans on social media or anything. Nothing bad. Now, some Nigerians, oh, how do you marry this dwarf? He's gonna have dwarf children. Oh, the whole village is gonna be dwarfism. Oh, he's gonna leave her soon because he's getting his papers. Oh, he doesn't love her. Oh, she's gonna get tired of him and send him back to Nigeria. Oh, there's so many things. So many things.
the reason why I'm laughing is because, like my wife said, the American community or the Portuguese community, they welcome us, and though some, whenever they see us together, the last Portuguese gathering we went.
It was a Portuguese religious festival.
Exactly. So two women were just looking at us and all the rest. So we were just laughing because we already know why they're looking at us. But
Mm,
you can't compare it to Nigerians.
Yeah.
You can't compare them to. If what has been written about us.
okay. So I wanted to ask how important is the laughter, because you guys, you are comedians, both of you. So how, like, that's your persona online. So this laughter, is it really like the part how you deal with some problems at home and so on? Because I guess you have some tough moments as well, with just saying that basically wherever you go, there are some comments about you, and where it doesn't matter where you are, there are some comments. And of course you can grow a thick skin, but we are all humans. So
Right.
sometimes you have a good day, sometimes you have a bad day, and you know what didn't get through it yesterday through you, it can today, it can come through you. So how do you deal with it at home?
Laughter. I always say laughter is my therapy. If I'm not having a good day for by any means, if I had an argument with them or just things are not going well, I just put on a movie, like a funny movie, or I put on some music, start dancing, start cleaning, and just or I play with the kids and laugh. Life could be challenging at times, and life is not easy. The bad days, there are some comments. It can be hurtful what they say about my heights or about my husband, and or sometimes they'll talk about my children. I'm like, it's one thing you want to talk about me, but don't talk about my children.
They
In
talk
a
about your
sense,
children.
oh yeah, yeah. They talk about my children, how they're gonna grow up and have children who are gonna be dwarfism, or they have parents who are. Who's Cameron? who are mugus, as they'll say, and they talk about the children. That's one thing. Like I said, talk about my husband, talk about me. That's fine, but don't
Exactly.
talk about my children. And but usually that's what gets me upset is when they talk about my children. People hide from the keyboard; they have no filter. And so what I
Mm-hmm.
usually do is I just put on some music or I watch a lovely film that's funny and usually
Mm.
it eases my mind. It's
And
easy.
Im, how do you support Didi in this moment?
I just keep telling her that the people, they just, what's that thing they usually say?
Jealousy is an ugly thing.
Yeah, the other misery likes.
Oh, misery loves company.
Exactly. So that's our slogan. I'll just remind that. Remember, you always say that misery likes company. So wherever we see we have a bad day, we can just sit down, watch movie together, crack jokes, laugh over things and all that. There's favorite jokes we normally a movie we normally watch, the Three Stooges,
Mm.
them, and then we watch over it and it goes off our mind. I'll still remind her that you are better off than the people who are writing this. You hardly see rich men, reasonable people troll at other people because they value their time.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't do something. And it's true. You can't see most of these great men trolling on comments and all, they're trolling on people. You can't see that. So it's just, I keep telling the people who are these, you are far better than them. If we still go to Nigeria, they will come up to us, they want to mingle with us. And all. Even from airport, the first time my wife visited Nigeria, from airport, people already taking pictures, they are snapping with her, making videos and all the rest. So I keep reminding her that you'll be the one hurting yourself because these people, you are far better than them. So what's the point of you feeling bad and all the rest? And we'll just overlook everything, laugh over it, watch movies, eat, and that's it.
So that the food and the laugh, that's your medicine.
Yeah, most especially the food and the laughter. That's it. Because in life, people will talk. So what's the point of you listening to what they will say?
Especially if they talk about your children. I'm just thinking about the audacity that people have about commenting on your children and on your life. Once you put yourself on social media, I understand it, there is a price you have to pay. And then you don't know the price until you get those comments, because I've been there as well. People are commenting on my weight, on my teeth, on my cheeks, on my hair, on my everything. And those are very bad comments, very nasty comments.
Very nasty.
I applaud you, both of you, for staying strong and supporting each other, because I think like the true power lies in you guys being together. That's the kind
Exactly.
of
Thank you.
impression I have when I talk to you.
Thank you.
Exactly. We use some of those comments to create more content. So that's yeah. And
I
then
love
just
that.
yeah, just to let them know that whatever they are saying and all the rest is not. I just watched a video where I know those couple also. They also troll at them. So they made a video where just because they visited a content creator and they wanted to take a picture. They also want to take a good picture. And the woman just jokingly asked the baby to leave the camera so that they will take the picture. Do you know that people started trolling that woman on that? And the person making the video was saying the woman was crying because she was also part of the people that want to take the picture. So I was just laughing. I said, why would she even cry? You
Mm.
do content and then meaning that you do content, you make people laugh, and then you are not happy. That's not life. Why would she cry because of what people will say? Use that as a content. Use that, and then because once you are a content creator, you have more. That's why I like it. You create these different ideas will come to you, how you make people laugh and all the rest. So that's
I
people
think
for
it's
you.
different. I think it's because the content that you guys create is part of you. Because I can see it in your personalities that you are very vibrant, and the laughter is like maybe even a part of your life. For some people going there, they just have a persona that they pretend they want to be, and this is where
Okay,
the stress comes from. So
you're
you are
correct.
like, you have this advantage that you are just yourself.
We also do it
Yeah.
too to make people smile because not everybody has a good life. Not everybody's passing through a good time. Some people are
Mm-hmm.
passing through hell. And so we
Mm-hmm.
do it so we can put smiles in people's faces.
But Didi, I have to tell you, I would never do half of what you are doing there on the social media. You are very courageous, I swear. Because putting yourself in a position like people can laugh at you or you, I don't know, they can talk about the disability or this. It's not easy. So instead of you hiding somewhere, you are actually exposing yourself.
Oh,
And
I don't hide. I don't hide from nobody.
Yes, it took my wife time before we came out, to be sincere, because when we came out, when we met in person in Nigeria, I started telling her, let's be posting. We kept on saving so many videos, so many activities. We'll be keeping them. Till today, we don't know how someone got our wedding picture. Yeah. I know my wife posted it, but there's a way our social media, their own Facebook, there's a way it is. And that's the only place she posted it. I posted mine also, but there's a way I put mine also. So I think I posted it on my WhatsApp story. Maybe that was where the person picked it up and shared it also, where the person posted it also on Facebook. I think that was where bloggers picked it up. Yeah. So when we trended in, I think 2023, 24. So I told her, you see, we have been keeping our lifestyle. We have been keeping it, saying we are living private life and all. Bloggers have made money from us. You understand?
no money goes to you, it goes to the bloggers. It's true.
It goes to the bloggers. They use their picture. You see, when they post their normal post, this they are not yes, no engagement. They have engagement, but a few engagement. But when they posted us, if you see most of like even the video and all, if you see engagement, I told my wife. So even at that, she said I encouraged her and all the rest. I told her, you see, we can do this. Just gradually, she accepted. The first interview that we had with an American blogger. If you see how Americans were another ways were even encouraging us. I think that it's on IG also. They were happy and they were even not able to go for interracial couple. But when you see when Nigerians posted us, Nigerian blogger posted us, my God, you need to see the comments. You need to.
It was mostly bad about him. It wasn't so much of me.
Yes, yeah.
So what they were saying?
I don't know if she's a Nigerian. Will you date her? Will you marry her? All this because of
how to marry an American, an evil man. I'm not
one of them is if I can remember all this because of paper. Even till date, as I'm talking to you, till date on our Instagram, one of our videos just is going to 500,000 views. 500,000 views now, just because of this bad comment. Video just made jokingly and all the rest. Yeah. People were just commenting and all the, and they don't know that their comments. They think they are hurting us. They are all just giving us free publicity. Yeah. Because I know how much it would have cost us if we pay for those publicities. So that's how we are. Someone, a producer met us, saw us, and also put us there in African Magic. I told you about it. Yeah. So those are negative comments. People think is to hurt couple or troll on people and all the rest. Where is bad is when the person troll that takes it personal. But when you just see that it's life, and then if our Lord Jesus Christ could be criticized, to be trolled that, how much more we the people? So
it's just funny comments like, "Oh, she's never been to Nigeria. You'll never take her to meet his family." What? Oh, she won't eat Nigerian food, or she when she comes to Nigeria, she's gonna get kidnapped. I'm like, I've been there several times.
Exactly.
You've been there several times, but you have two beautiful daughters. So how old are your daughters?
My youngest daughter is 2, Ebube Chukwu.
Yes.
And then I have my other daughter, Maya. She's 11. I had her before my husband. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When you were planning the child, and so basically you knew that there is a 50, if I'm not mistaken, 50% of a chance that she or he can be born with a disability. So what were you thinking then?
It didn't matter to me because I experienced it. To me, actually, it would actually wouldn't matter to me because back then, growing up, having the dwarfism, they didn't have no technology. They didn't know what size you're supposed to be, how much you're supposed to weigh for your size. They didn't know about like health wise. Today they have TV shows. They have this. They know how much this. They have surgeries. They have everything today. Back then it was tough for me growing up. It was tough for me, but when I wanted to have children and I knew there's going to be a possibility, the doctor told me there will be a 50-50 chance. It didn't bother me because either son or daughter, they're going to have morals, they're going to be good people, and I know whoever they want to date one day will accept them and love them, like my husband does with me.
and it's still our own. So
it's still my child.
Still our child.
Yeah.
Regardless. And we thank God for everything. That's
But
it.
what did your parents tell you, Emex, about that when you were planning the children?
For once, they didn't even discuss about it. They didn't even say about it. And me also, for 9 months that my wife was pregnant, though my mom sensed it, she kept on calling and all the rest, but we never told her. So I didn't tell what they called my wife, my family till my wife gave birth. That day, my wife gave birth. I even told her because we gave birth, I think around 2 a.m. So no,
9 a.m.
9 p.m. Kept on holding on. I kept on holding on for that day till it gets to when is new dawn. But my wife couldn't hold it, so that it was 2 a.m. Yeah, in our time, that in our place, that she started calling everybody.
It was a surprise. We're like, we have a surprise for you. They're like,
Exactly.
what is it?
So,
And I showed the baby like,
Are
I'm so
you
happy.
serious?
Yeah.
exactly.
They're like, wait, that's your baby. I'm like, yeah, we had a baby. They were just shocked. And then all the powder, they were powdering their face and they were dancing and celebrating and praying.
Yeah, you know, that's how
Oh.
we do it in Nigeria
Yeah.
when you give birth. Mostly the Igbos, when you give birth,
Mhm.
also they share powder and all the rest. It was fun, it was entertaining. We really appreciate God for giving us that courage. I even wrote it, I posted it there. I said, 10 days, the world laughed at us. God blessed us with
Baby girl.
a beautiful baby girl. So it's all, that's why I keep saying, it all depends on the person. If you, no matter what, just let your thick skin be thick skin, because people definitely talk about you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's life.
And then, was your daughter born with a disability or not?
No.
No.
Oh, no. She's actually 95% taller than she's supposed to be.
Yes.
Really?
She's only 2, and people think she's almost 4 years old because she's so
Oh, I
tall.
have a good skin. I'm
Yeah.
so happy for you guys.
Yeah, my
So
doctor.
I guess no one expected it.
No, no one expected it. No, my doctor, he's Ghanaian. He's from Ghana. Great
Yeah.
doctor. When he first seen her, he was like, she is really tall for her age. And he's like, she's 95% taller than she's supposed to be. I'm like, she didn't take it from me. And he laughed and laughed. And he was just amazed. And he said, this is shocking.
Yeah.
This usually doesn't happen. They're usually short or they're average size, but she's really tall. And the doctor said that when she's 18, she'll probably be like 6'2", 6'3". She's gonna be really tall.
Wow.
Really tall.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's a God's blessing
Yes.
for
Exactly,
everything
yes.
that you have gone through, guys.
Yes.
It's just a way of saying thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I got emotional
No,
because I
it's
know
okay.
how, like you were saying in the beginning, like us, we can handle everything, but when it comes to our children,
Yes. That's
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
that's
talk about my
important.
children. You want to talk about me? You call me names, call me whatever, but don't talk about my children. They're innocent. They have nothing to do with it. Yeah.
So, what is the situation with your first daughter?
She's a normal girl. All my kids are normal size and they're happy. They love her sister.
How do you, because she's 11, your first daughter, it's like, how do you prepare her for this intercultural, like Nigerian culture? Did you teach her about Nigerian culture before? Because she was about 5, yes, when she met
Yes.
Emex,
Yes.
yes. So how did you, because it's not easy for a
No,
single
it's
mom
quite
to,
easy. My kids are they're very accepting. She adapted when she first seen him on video. She liked him a lot. It always
Mhm,
made her smile and laugh. And then when she finally seen him in person, and she
mhm.
accepted it. She's always talking about Nigeria, how she wants to go to Nigeria. And I'm like, we'll go when it's the right time right now. Right now, let's just wait because we want to travel other countries as well. Because I always go to Nigeria. I want to
Mhm.
experience other countries. But she would adapt. My kids, they love everybody. I tell them, you love everybody. We're all God's
Mhm.
children. We don't make fun of anybody, in a wheelchair or disability or anything blind. We
Mhm.
accept everybody. And yeah,
Yeah, we I posted a video where she was putting on African attire. Then she's speaking in Igbo. So
yeah, she really did.
I do teach them African and Nigerian culture, Igbo culture for them to know. So that's it.
She calls him
Okay.
Inna, and she'll go Inna, Dalune.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah,
There was one I did that I was telling her, show me your head, show me your hand, show me your leg, and then greet in Igbo. And she did it.
yeah.
So it means
Trying
that you
to.
have a very good relationship.
Yes. Oh yeah, of
Definitely.
course. Yes.
Because we are all one. So I had to raise them up as we are one family.
Yes.
balancing America, Portuguese, and Nigerian culture. Most especially the Igbo culture. Yes.
So I wanted to ask you, we are getting back to the end of the interview. And yes, I wanted to ask you about your superpower, because people often see disability and cultural differences as a problem. Yeah. So you are in intercultural relationships and in interable relationship as well. So what is your superpower?
My superpower is I'm a woman, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. Any average person can do it. I can do it. It may be a little more difficult for me at certain things, but I can do it. I was pregnant like an average person. That's my superpower. I was able to give birth. I can drive. I can cook. I can do anything as an average person can do. So my superpower is that don't tell somebody they can't do it until you see if they can do it.
I love that.
Yeah.
What about you,
Very
Imex?
powerful.
What about you?
My superpower is, first of all, not giving up.
Yeah.
Not giving up, because if I look at myself years back and then look at myself now, I have no option than to thank God for life, because going back where I coming from, if I'm giving up, it could have mean a lot, meaning so many would have also given up, because so many are looking up on me. And as they, even till today, so many keep telling me that, Imex, you don't know what God did for you. You know, that's a lot, keep me pushing. That's alone keep me pushing, not to give up on myself or whichever situation. Sorry about that.
Maybe.
Okay. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she's okay.
She just wants to say hello.
Yes.
So how are you a different person today than you would have been if you had never met your partner? That's not an easy question.
Before I met my husband, I had my daughter, and I was a single mom, and I was working, doing everything I had to do. The phone's falling. I wasn't lonely, but the house was always quiet because there was no man in the house, and there was always me. I did everything. I defended everything on myself. And I think if I never married my husband, I don't think I would have been married today. I think I would been a single mom. So he changed everything. He changed everything for me. Yeah.
Power.
What about you, Imex?
As for me, I wouldn't have also been a great man that I am today if I've never met my wife, because she's really a blessing to me. It's because of God said, he who finds a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor from God. That scripture is for me, because she really changed a lot in my life. But people outside there will be seeing it that, oh, because the American, don't you have other people like her in Nigeria and all the rest? It's all about choice. And I know within me as a person, why I keep saying she's a godsend to me, and she really changed my life. The other day we were watching YouTube, some of my videos, you heard her saying I'm a humanitarian. You know, some of the videos I did about sustainable environment, climate change, and all that. We're arguing if I'm the one or not. You need to see me.
His face is so skinny.
Yeah. So
all bones. He's all bones.
So in summary, I wouldn't have been a better person than I am if I didn't marry my wife. And I really give God all the glory for that.
Amen. As the last question, what is the kind of advice? Because many people might be in the similar situation to yours. It can be about the disability, it can be about the interracial couples and fears. People having fears and thinking about the challenges. So, what is your final piece of advice to those people?
I would say, if you go with your heart, if you want to meet somebody abroad, anywhere around the world, but you're scared or people discouraging you, but you really want to go for it, don't change your mind. Experience it. Even if it was a bad experience, you got to experience it. That's what I did. People telling me no, I didn't listen to them, and I thank God I didn't listen to them. Just go with your heart. If your heart says yes, go for it.
What about you, Max?
Yes, what I would say is life is personal. So the decision we make determines what comes out of it in our life. For anyone into interracial couple, go there, go into interracial relationship because you love the person, because you want to build a generation with the person, not because of money or because of any material thing attached to it, but because love and the peace of God is the foundation of that relationship. And the person should make up their mind that they will definitely face challenges. It doesn't matter how good looking you are, it's not about that. People will definitely point out one particular thing, even what you don't even know about yourself. People will point it out just to bring down the person. But because you already made up your mind that God is the foundation of your relationship, love is also part of it. You will definitely excel regardless of what people will say. People will definitely talk. But your decision, knowing that this person I'm going into has a prospect, just like the way I have a prospect, definitely both of them will overcome it.
Amen to that. Thank you so much. Obrigado. Yes,
Obrigado,
Dalu.
yeah,
No,
obrigado.
Dalu. Is it Dalu? Thank you in Dalu?
Yeah, Dalu.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm learning
No.
as well.
Very good.
So thank you guys for this conversation. And for some of you who hasn't followed yet Didi and Emax, we will put all their TikToks, YouTube, and IG, all the links down there.
Exactly.
And yeah, this conversation was very encouraging, I have to say. So thank you once again for your courage to speak up. And thank you for what you are doing, guys.
Thank
Very
you for
amazing.
having us. We really appreciate. Thank you for your time, and God bless you. Keep up the good work you are doing. You definitely overcome it.
Thank you, guys. Yes.
All right.
Obrigado.
Bye.